Rockmart High School Baseball on WZOT 101.9 FM AM 1220.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Rockmart High School, where it's a gorgeous day outside for a baseball game between Rockmart High School and the Model Blue Devils. Starting at 6 o'clock tonight, had a JV game first with Cedartown, and JRJV took care of Cedartown 13-3 in, I think, 4 innings. So ended that game early, but this is the pregame show for All-Star Motors, brought to you by them, and we're going to be here with Eric Brownlow, myself, Robert Torline, and we're going to talk a little bit about what's been going on so far. Eric, we've had a good season so far. What's our record? And
so right now, it looks like Rockmart is 14-5 overall. They've won 8 in a row, or 9 straight actually, 8-0 in the region. Saturday they beat the 6A number 1 school in Alabama, Hillcrest, Tuscaloosa, 5-4. Their record 16-3. So far so good, looking good. 8 straight, going for 9 today.
Yeah, and the main thing is we're 8-0 in region, like you said, and Model is right behind us with 6-2. If we win today and Friday for sure, then it's a done deal, and the area belongs to Rockmart, and that leads a lot of good things into going into the tournament play. So we'll have home field advantage and for a couple rounds. Hopefully we'll do a lot better than we did last year. The guys are coming together right now like we never have, Eric, and the team bonding is much better. The hits are coming better, and when it's warm outside, we do real well.
Well, that makes a big difference. I mean, hitting a baseball with 35 degrees is no fun. So the hit's going to come better with the warm weather. Pitchers feel better when it's warm. So, it's all good from this point.
I was informed that Jonathan Suppis, his arm has got to give him some issues, so he'll be resting for the next week or so. And that's okay, though, because if we can win today and tomorrow, we've got plenty of pitching. And, we went to Alabama to Choccolocca Park. I like saying that, by the way. And
we're going to assume it's right, too.
It is. And beating them, Griffin Pace through there, along with Evan Radcliffe. So, we've got a lot of pitching. Braden Cole's going to go on the mound tonight for us. And it's exciting that if somebody gets hurt or something happens, we can switch to somebody else.
Well, it's good. You can't have too much pitching, for sure. So him going down a little bit with his arm hurting, it's good. Give him a little bit of rest. You can do that. Hope it's nothing major. There might be some muscle soreness, hopefully, but we'll get him back out here soon enough.
Yeah, now's the time to go ahead and rest him right before we get into area play. Even if he has to go 2 weeks deep, we've got enough pitching for that. But region play. But we're going to go ahead and take a break for All-Star Motors. We'll be right back.
Hey folks, it's your old friend Bill Sherfsey at All-Star Motors in Rockmart. At All-Star, where your job is your credit, you can buy here, pay here, insure here. That's right, we have an on-site insurance rep to offer you very competitive rates. That makes us a one-stop shop. Check out our new website, where you can view our inventory and even fill out an online credit application. That's at www.allstarmotorco.com. And always remember All-Star Motors in Rockmart, where every day is an All-Star Day. We've got that unforgettable phone number, 770-684-CARS. That's right, 770-684-2277.
Rockmart High School Baseball on WZOT 101.9 FM AM 1220.
Back in the pregame show for the All-Star Motors. Remember, if you got a job, that's your credit. Go down and see them down at All-Star Motors off 278, and they'll hook you up. And, Eric, back to the region play. Like I said, Rockmart's 8-0. Model is 6-2. Chattooga is 5-3. Dade County 5-3. Pepperell 4-4. Coosa 2-6. Armurchie 2-6. And Gordon Central 0-8. We've only got Dade County left to go, and that'll be next week to end out our region play. So if we can take care of business today, that pretty much takes care of a first place bid, as long as Dade County loses one more game. So hopefully we can take care of business today and keep working on some things. Last time we were here, Eric, it was a little bit colder. We made some errors, some things that we made 4 errors in that game, and we had made 4 errors in the last 12 games. So hopefully we fixed a lot of that problems, and we can work on it today.
Well, that's going to happen, Robert. I mean, last night the Braves game, Cubs made 6 errors. Major League team made 6 errors, so it's going to happen. You're going to have days like that where it just doesn't work out. We still got the win, so overcome it pretty good, seemed like, so we move on.
And we still got the win the other day, too, which was nice, but it was had to go extra innings to make it happen. But you're right, it's going to happen. You just hope it happens at the right time.
Yeah.
Not bad timing for you. But exciting day. You got plenty of time to come out and see this game tonight. It is a region matchup between Model Blue Devils. We'll be starting here in just a few minutes. Model's taking infield. Very exciting. The team is up. You want to go ahead and tell them what our starting lineup is?
Yes, for Rockmart we got leading off is Culver playing second base. Batting second, Sanders playing center field. Bailey catching. Cole pitching. Got Ty Ford at shortstop, batting fifth. Got Reed Couch playing right field, batting sixth. Got Ratcliffe playing first base, batting seventh. Hughes playing left field, batting eighth. And Jacetich playing third base, batting ninth.
Jacetich is our only freshman. He got his first home run in Alabama the other day, so he was all excited. Plus, he got the game-winning hit. So that's a lot of pressure on a freshman. But that's why he's playing. He deserves it. So we're proud of him. Coaches are going out right now, Eric, to talk real quick and talk about the field and where everything's at. This is one of the longest, and Coach Wise talked about that, outfields there is in high school around here. I think center field's 385, and so you've really got to hit the ball to get it out of here. And our guys have been doing that. So today's a good day. The wind's blowing just a little bit straight out, center field area, but just a beautiful day.
Really is. You know, it's also good. Your teams are always playing for games that matters. You know, always games seem to matter, playing for first place, second place. So, you know, it's a very exciting time for Rockmart. All these teams doing well. Baseball's doing great. 9 straight wins. So every pitch, every play matters. That's very important. You know, it should be very exciting for this community to have all these teams doing so well all the time.
Oh, most definitely. And they're having a blast doing it. You know, a little bit different lineup tonight. I didn't get to talk to Coach about that. But you got C.J. Culver leading off, which that's Smiley. He can get on at any point and make it happen. So, but I'm sure he's playing some other kids that deserve it as well because they've been playing well. And just let him get in the lineup a little bit, like Hughes. Hughes has been doing very well as a pinch runner, and he's played well in the outfield for us here a little bit. So Noah's last year he played right field, and because of all the talent we have, we got so much talent here. You got to get him in and out and let him get a chance to field the ball.
Well, that's a great problem to have again.
It's a great problem to have, and because the kids are not selfish. They're not upset about it. We talked to Sanders the other day on Thursday night, and he said, "Listen, I'll do whatever the coach tells me to do. We're buying into this, and we're going to go deep this year." So that's part of it, and that's really important. So, and this is going to be the end of the pregame show for All Star Motors, where your job is your credit. We're going to get the starting lineup, and then we're going to have the national anthem. We'll come back and for the first pitch.
Hey folks, it's your old friend Bill Sherfsey at All Star Motors in Rockmart. At All Star, where your job is your credit, you can buy here, pay here, insure here. That's right, we have an on-site insurance rep to offer you very competitive rates. That makes us a one-stop shop. Check out our new website, where you can view our inventory and even fill out an online credit application. That's at www.allstarmotorco.com. And always remember All-Star Motors in Rockmart, where every day is an All-Star Day. We've got that unforgettable phone number, 770-684-CARS. That's right, 770-684-2277.
All right, I want to ask you something, but you have to promise not to laugh at me.
Okay, what?
Do you think the State Farm jingle really works?
Like, for real? Like, if you sing the jingle, will your agent actually appear and help you out?
Yeah,
Of course it works. I saw it on the internet.
Contact Mary Miller at 1340 Chattahoochee Drive in Rockmart. Call 770-684-9193. Go see them on the web at www.marymillerinsurance.com.
Freeman Harris Funeral Home, the funeral home that has been providing a strong arm for our friends and neighbors to lean on for the past 76 years. We are proud of the young folks of our community and wish for them success on the field and off. Freeman Harris Funeral Home, Rockmart's very own.
Are you aware that untreated wood is highly susceptible to termite damage? Are you bothered by other pesky insects like bed bugs, ants, roaches, wasps, and hornets? Call Harrelson Termite and Pest Control for an inspection. They have the experience to handle your pest control needs. Call Harrelson Termite and Pest Control today to schedule an appointment.
Your personal information is very important, and when compromised can lead to big security issues. Don't trust your information with a here today, gone tomorrow company. Call somebody with reliability and stability in this community. Barnes Tax Service, 770-684-7556.
Hey folks, RW Laundromat, located on Elm Street here in Rockmart, the cleanest laundromat in Northwest Georgia, offers state-of-the-art washers and dryers, TV, and free Wi-Fi while you wait 7 days a week, or take advantage of our wash and fold service. We offer extra large washers for the big loads. Churches, businesses, and ball teams are always welcome. That's RW Laundromat here in beautiful Rockmart, Georgia, and go Jackets.
Alvis Miller & Son Funeral Home, being the only locally family-owned and operated funeral home in the area, they give wonderful personal attention to you and your family. To find out more about their services, call 770-684-5437 or visit alvismillerfuneralhome.com.
It's time for Rockmart High School baseball here on WZOT. Brought to you by John Purser Allstate Insurance, Now and Then Antiques, the Nathan Dean Agency, Advanced Rehab, and now the play-by-play action of Rockmart High School baseball here on WZOT.
Hi, we're back in the Rock, ladies and gentlemen, getting ready for this game to start here. Braden Cole takes the mound. Dylan Bailey's going to be behind the plate catching, and he's fixing to take his first warm-up pitch. And like I said, once again, just an absolutely gorgeous day. The sun is shining, which means it's going to be shining their eyes again out there, but for both teams as well. So you're going to have to shade it, and when you throw it back to the pitcher, you got to throw it low, or he can't see it. So we're about 2 minutes away from the first pitch here. Eric, I know you haven't seen him play a lot this year, but what you have seen him play, they're getting better and better.
That's good. I did see him play, I think it was Lake Point against Harrison. That wasn't a very good game for them, but tough competition too. So I'm looking forward to see how they're going to do today. Sun's out, like you said. It's going to be a pretty day for baseball, so looking forward to it.
Yeah, and the rest of their schedule this week is they're going to have Gordon Lee, which is number 1 in 1A in the state of Georgia. We're ranked number 2 in 2A in the state of Georgia, where they'll be coming here to play. A very good team. And then Friday we go to Model at 5:30. So now Model's going to step into bat. Chastain for Model. Be batting. He's a right-handed batter. Braden's going to have to come down. And he's a little bit shorter, so you got to bring the ball down to him. Strike zone's going to be a little bit lower. First ball, a little bit inside for a ball. That's the kind of batter you really want as your leadoff. It's hard to throw to at first. Plus, I'm sure he can bunt the ball and run hard. And here comes the second pitch. High, ball 2.
Yeah, your leadoff batter, you want him to get on base any way possible.
Pitch. That's high again. Just can't bring it down. Now, those typically would be strikes for somebody that stands up there, but that's just a little bit high on this gentleman right here. So 3-0 count. You just got to get a strike right here, and that hits him. So that's ball. Well, not ball forward. That hits him.
hit by pitch, walk, whatever you want to call it.
So it's going to bring up number 13. Yarborough. Yarborough is up. So they got their leadoff batter on by getting hit instead of a walk. And let's see if Braden Cole tries to pick him out. He does, first time. But he gets back in time. They are watching balks a lot closer this year, which is fine as long as everybody's consistent there. Comes set. And the pitch. Ball hit high to left field. It's up in the air. Looks like Culver's under it. And makes the catch. Actually, that's not Culver. Culver's on second base. So Pearson is batting now for Model. Noah Hughes, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm usually seeing him in right field. But right field is going to be Reed Couch. So good play by Noah, round number 1. Big lead at first base. Throws back at him, but a little bit high, so he's safe. I guess Braden Cole saw the same thing we did. He had a heck of a lead. Time called. Batter steps back in. Gonna take his signs. Comes set. There's the pitch, curveball, just a tad high. Good location, just didn't go after it.
Really, that's when you want to hit, Robert.
Yeah. It was just coming in and didn't go anywhere. And the pitch, fastball, strike right down the middle. Beautiful pitch. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner at first for Model, top of the first, no score. Curveball called strike. Beautiful pitch. So we got a 1-2 on the batter, on Pearson, for Model. Braden Cole comes set, and the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. That's a Clay Birch Boutique strikeout. Perfect pitch selection, just like perfect clothing selection at the Clay Birch Boutique, 1075 Nathan Dean Parkway, Triangle Shopping Center Square. Did you hear who this batter was?
Number 4.
I did not. I was talking, so I didn't get to hear, and you couldn't hear because I was talking.
Correct.
He's a big left-handed batter.
It's got to be good being left-handed.
Must be, because only left-handers are good, according to you.
No.
Hall strike on the outside corner, right at the knees. Beautiful pitch. That would have nothing to do because you're left-handed, though.
But no, I'm not biased at all.
No.
That's what count when I see it.
You're a Georgia Tech fan, too, so that's a,
2 strikes against me, I guess.
Curveball, left high. The only bad thing about this batter here is he's left-handed. He's big, as in mass as far as strength. The guy at first, Dylan can't see him. So if he takes off, it'll be a hesitation where somebody's got to tell him.
Well, that's where your first baseman comes in play.
1-1?
Yeah, 1-1. No, you're coming.
Curveball, swung on and missed. That could have been very ugly, but that was inside. He missed it. 1-2 count, 2 outs. We're in the top of the first. Runner at first for Model. Takes his sign. Hits your spot. Runner goes. Strike 3. That's another Clay Birch strikeout. She's got Southern Fried cotton tees, hats, koozies, sunglasses. You can catch her at 1075 Nathan Dean Parkway at the Clay Birch Boutique in the Triangle Shopping Center. We'll be right back.
WZOT Rockmart, W270CE Rome. Now you can get a great-looking cut in less time every time with an X Mark. The Mowers Landscape Pros trust 2-1 over the next best-selling brand of mower.
The friendly staff at Haney Farm and Ranch is experienced, knowledgeable, and available to advise you on your needs. Telephone 770-684-7277 or visit them at 150 Prospect Road in Rockmart.
X Mark, ready to work for you.
Hey baseball fans, Jeff Bailey here with Days Pre-Owned Supercenter in Rockmart. And just like your favorite baseball player works hard and prepares for the season, we work hard at Days to make sure we've got the biggest and best selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs around. Days has been taking care of its customers since 1959. Located right across from Rockmart High School on Highway 113, or check us out at daysrockmart.com. Remember, today is the day.
Rockmart High School Baseball on WZOT 101.9 FM AM 1220.
All right, we're back at the Rock going into the bottom of the first inning. Score is 0-0. Now batting for us,
C.J. Culver.
C.J. Smiley Culver. He'll be stepping up here in a minute once the pitches are done. We'll let you know who their pitcher is here in a little bit. We don't have a name on him yet, so we'll call him Bob until we have his name. For some reason, they don't like to give us the lineup cards. I don't understand that. But so C.J. Culver steps in. CJ's batting at .254 right now. And here comes the first pitch of CJ. That's a little high. Now, see, that's the dugout I like to hear. They're already cheering. They're already up. They know how important this game is. So that's awesome. And the second pitch, ball hit hard to shortstop. Bob bobbles it, but he comes up with it. Oh, just barely gets him. CJ slides in, but can't get there in time. Nice try by CJ Culver. So Sam Sanders is batting. Guess he is in the game. I don't know. Yes, he is. Okay. He's center fielder today. Thought I missed that. And here's the pitch to Sam. Hits the ball hard to right field. It's going to be in the sun a little bit, but he comes up with it barely and makes a catch. Out number 2. He had to shade that and slide to king the catch. Just like that on a couple pitches.
Yeah, 3 pitches, 2 outs.
At least we know we can hit them, but we just got to hit it to open spots. Dylan Bailey steps up to the plate. And the pitch in the dirt. He wasn't even having none of that right there. Steps back in. And the pitch. Ball outside. Okay. Yep, that's what they do. Those on that batter get the balls now. Here comes the pitch. Curveball. South side. 3-0. You know, do you give him a green light here? Do you know, there's nobody on. You got to have base runners, but you got 2 outs. If it's right down the middle, no, he squares the bunt. Ball 4. That's a precious pause. Ball 4 walk. Reminds you to walk your 4-legged friends into Precious Falls. Grooming Spa and Hotel, 221 South Marlboro, Rockmart, Georgia, 770-684-7684.
Number 28, Braden Cole.
Braden Cole. He can do it just as well as Dylan Bailey can. He steps in. Curveball swung on and missed. Got a pinch runner down there for Dylan. I can't see the number. And the pitch. curveball hit hard to center field. It's going back. It's going back. Oh, it's off the fence. 1 run will score. That's the longest hit ball I can see without going over. It went 384 yards instead of 385 feet. Yeah, and it was not yards. And it hit right in front of the flagpole right there. I mean, it was straight on center field. Beautiful shot. That just about cost Culver some money, but it didn't.
He did a good job there keeping his way back. As a curveball, he sat back and waited on it, let it travel. So center field.
Yep, just like that, we got a 1-run lead. Now Ty Floyd steps up to the plate. Whoa.
Yeah, that's legal.
I know, that was close.
There's somebody there.
I know.
I'm talking
about his leg. It looked like he was going forward. That's the only reason why I saw the high kick. But ball comes home. Called strike on the inside corner. Little man's hitting the fence. And the pitch, curveball outside. That's a ball.
I thought somebody doing the tomahawk chop for a minute.
They are doing the tomahawk chop on the fence. Takes a sign. Comes set. Here's the pitch. A little bit outside. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Scored 1-0 Rockmart right now in the bottom of the first. Got a runner at second right now. McDuffie at second running, bench runner. Curveball misses. 3-1.
That shows a lot of respect for Ty because 2-1 curveball. Usually you won't put it, down the middle. I want to swing, but not this team.
Nope. Here comes the nice. Fakes back going to second.
The fake's never going to work at second base and right field.
Yeah, it's never going to work. Here's the pitch. Curveball outside, ball 4. It's another Precious Falls walk. Take your 4-legged friends to Precious Falls Grooming and Spa and Hotel. 221 South Marble, Rockmart. 770-684-7684. That's where you take your 4-legged friends, isn't it?
Absolutely.
All right, so Reed Couch steps up to the plate. Runners at first and second. Ball hit hard, straight up the middle, second base.
Ate him up.
And he does make the catch to throw out just in time at second.
That was lucky.
But the play's been made, but Rockmart does get a run. We're going to the top of the second, 1-0. We'll be right back.
You care about your car, so you take it to the best mechanic. You love your dog, so you take it to a vet you trust. So why go with just anyone when it comes to your insurance? With a local Allstate agent, you get expert advice you can trust and the best coverage for you. And because they live in your community, you can always count on them to be there when you need them the most.
In Rockmart, call Allstate agent John Purser today at 770-684-1328.
Here's a real post from a real Chick-fil-A guest. At our Foodie Ventures writes, quick lunch today. A Chick-fil-A grilled chicken club sandwich never disappoints. Chicken emoji, licking lips emoji. Thanks, our Foodie Ventures. Glad Chick-fil-A could be part of your ventures. It's the little things that make our grilled chicken club sandwich worth the trip, like the backyard grilled flavor in every bite. Also, did we mention it has bacon? Insert bacon emoji. Share your stories at Chick-fil-A with hashtag the little things.
Rockmart High School Baseball on WZOT 101.9 FM AM 1220.
Hi, we're back at the Rock, ladies and gentlemen. And Model steps back in. Beautiful day for baseball. Nice crowd, Eric, we have behind us here. And Model's brought a lot of people here as well. So here's the pitch. Just misses on the outside, I guess. Great location right there. 2. Braden Cole started this way on the first inning. Hits him in the back, in the middle of the back. That was a little pluck. That kind of hurt. That smarted. Definitely not what we want to have happen.
Well, I mean, it worked out first inning. Same thing happened.
I guess it did, but he had 3-0 that time when he hit him. But this one smarted a little bit more. Now batting, right-handed batter for Model. Curveball swung on and missed. He was going for the flag on that one.
Well, that breeze felt pretty good from that bat.
Set, there's the pitch. Curveball. Called strike 2. He just watched it go by. 0-2. We're in the top of the second. Runner at first for Model.
See some high cheese here. I go out helmet high. High cheese. See if he swings at it.
That stinky cheese. Oh, that ball's hit high to center field. He's going back. He's under it, though, for out number 1. Thank goodness he stopped. I was a little worried. That was another well-hit ball, but to center field, that's the longest part. That ball was hit probably about 380, 375, somewhere around there.
That's too good of a pitch in 0-2. I mean, it worked out, but
now number 10 batting for Model. Pitch. Swung on and missed. Just threw that one right by him there.
And we apologize. We don't know the Model's players' names, so
we'll try to get a little bit better job listening. But curveball called strike 2. Throws him in his tracks. He wasn't looking for that. So 0-2 with 1 out. Runner at first for Model. And here comes the pitch. Low in the dirt, gets behind Bailey. He comes back to first. He was going to go for it, but that's probably pretty smart because he didn't get too far away. With the gun on Bailey, I don't think he would have made it.
He should have tried.
Yeah,
pull him out by 30 feet.
This is them. Yeah, he should have tried. So 1-2 count. Call strike 3, looking on the inside corner. That is.
So backwards K in the book.
It is. That's a Clay Birch strikeout. 1075 Nathan Dean Parkway. Triangle square.
Number 15, I heard that.
Ashley. Curveball a little bit outside. We got 2 outs with the runner at first. But yeah, the Clay Birch Boutique does a great job for us as well. She has live Facebook sales every other Monday at 8 p.m. and gives giveaways and tons of fun.
Ball 2 inside.
He comes set. Not much of a lead over there at first at all. Swung on and missed. That was right there at the letters. And he had a good swing at it, too.
That's high cheese I'm talking about.
I'd like it to be a little bit higher. That's right there to do some damage. His pitch, a little bit low in the dirt. Bailey did a great job keeping the ball in front, then finding it, and the runner can't advance. Three ones to count now. You need to go ahead and throw it in there. Let's see what he can do with it. Don't want to walk here. This is your number 8 batter, called strike, right at the knees.
He didn't think so.
So it's got a full count, 3-2 with 2 outs. And here comes the pitch. Throws back at first. Caught him looking. Boy, he didn't have a very big lead, but he was fixing to run. Almost got him. Good job there by Braden Cole.
Yeah, he's definitely going here. 3-2, 2 outs. He should be anyway.
Ball hit hard to left field, and he's underneath of it. Makes the catch for out number 3. Just like that, we're going to go to the bottom of the second. Rockmart leads 1-0.
Our kitchen is where our life happens. It wasn't always perfect, but now it is, thanks to a home equity line of credit from Family.
Use the equity in your house to love your home with Family Savings Credit Union. Visit FamilySavingsCU.com.
This is Ryan Robinson, branch manager of your local Family Savings Credit Union. Come by and visit us sometime, 101 Felton Drive, Rockmart, Georgia, 770-684-8601.
Equal Housing Opportunity member NCUA. NMLS number 800746.
Hey folks, RW Laundromat, located on Elm Street here in Rockmart, the cleanest laundromat in Northwest Georgia, offers state-of-the-art washers and dryers, TV, and free Wi-Fi while you wait 7 days a week, or take advantage of our wash and fold service. We offer extra large washers for the big loads. Churches, businesses, and ball teams are always welcome. That's RW Laundromat here in beautiful Rockmart, Georgia, and go Jackets.
Rockmart High School Baseball on WZOT 101.9 FM AM 1220.
All right, we're back at the Rock. Robert Turley and Eric Brownlow. 1-0, Eric. We're going to the bottom of the second inning, and batting for us is going to be Ratcliffe, our only lefty batter. And they're taking their warm-up pitches here. Just so far, looked very good. The guys have played good defense. Pitching, he hasn't been ahead in the count a whole lot, but he's still throwing good pitching. So,
well, the zero on the scoreboard is all that matters.
That is true. I sure would like to have a few more than one on our end right now.
This is true. But keep them at zero, there's no way.
That's true. Shouldn't be. And here we go. Evan Ratcliffe. His pitch. Ball hit high up in the air to shortstop. Way high. The Sun's going to be interfering, and he drops it. You have to run those out because the Sun always interferes. And see, Coach is not very happy at first base. He wanted him to keep running because he knew it was trouble. He just jogged down there, so that's a coaching moment there. Noah Hughes steps up for Rockmart.
You'll never assume you're out.
Not with this Sun. Pitch, squares the bunt, pulls back. It's going to be called strike. Still more and more people falling in right now. A lot of model fans. And the pitch. Squares the bunt and butts the foul behind it. So now it's 0-2 to Noah Hughes. And the pitch in the dirt. Nice stop by the catcher. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch hits straight up in the air to the pitcher, and he's calling it. The Sun's still bothering him, but he does make the catch for out number 1. So what do you do there? You really can't run if you're up first.
That's the first baseman's ball, by the way.
Oh, it's never a pitcher. I agree. You should never have a pitcher catch the ball off the mound.
First baseman took control there, but what do I know?
Cooper Johnson steps up to the plate with 1 out. A little bit outside.
Catcher's crossed up. He thought curveball was coming through a fastball.
Either that or he's mad at the umpire. I didn't know which one it was.
No, he dropped that ball not knowing what was coming.
Time called by Yancetich. Ratcliffe's running at first base for us. He hit that sky fly ball, but they dropped it. It's tough playing the sun. Swung on and missed. Boy, he put everything and then some in that swing. So a 1-1 count with 1 out. Bottom of the second. Rockmart leads 1-0. Runner goes, hits it over toward first base. They're going to only play they have is first base. And wow. Pitcher makes a dive with his foot to tag out of first. Barely gets him out. It was a good play. It was a good play. Coach was asking, do you need to challenge that? And Jeff at first says, no, he was out. That's a good play. So we got 2 outs on us with a runner at second right now. C.J. Smiley Culver batting. And the pitch, curveball, fouls it back into the glove of the catcher. Didn't know if he wanted it or not, but he went ahead and check swing.
The ball found him that time.
Yep. Come on. Cost your daddy some money. Hit the ball over the fence. Comes set. Here's the pitch in the dirt. Gets by him, but Radcliffe doesn't see it, so he can't go. Got to have a little help there. That's where you got to get that secondary. But, hey, it's hard to see. And you're looking straight into the sun. You can't tell where that ball goes, so I'm going to give him a break there. 1-1 count, 2 outs. Smiley takes the side, and he's getting ready to hit. Here's the pitch. Curveball, swung on and missed. He got too much dirt in his pants for sliding into first last time. That's what the problem is. He's got to get that dirt out of it. It's weighing him down.
Every single time he's ball. He can't move his shoulders when he comes set.
All right, C.J. comes back in. Time is called by the pitcher. And the pitch, curveball in the dirt. Nice stop by their catcher. It's a 2-2 count, 2 outs in the second inning. I don't see him balking. Do you, Eric?
I've been watching. I don't see it, but
ball low. Gets it to a 3-2 count. Nice job by Culver. Now he's got to bring a pitch to him. You can't pitch around any of these guys here, so there's first base is open, but you're just hurting yourself. And here's the pitch. Curveball high over top his head for ball 4. That's going to be a precious ball walk. So let's take your four-legged friends into Precious Falls, Room and Spa and Hotel, 221 South Marble Street, 770-684-7686. Make an appointment today. Sam Sanders. He can bunt with the best of them, get on quickly. Curveball, swung on and missed. He can also shoot a line drive hard anywhere. He almost hit one last game right down third baseline, foul by a couple inches. That ball's high, 1-1. We got 2 bases runners right now, first and second. We got 2 outs. We don't need to leave these guys stranded. A base hit will score 1, possibly 2. The pitch, curveball, a little bit short to the plate. Pitcher's not happy about that one, but it was short to the plate. 2-1 count.
You can tell when he throws his curveball, his motion changes completely.
Another curveball hits him in the leg. Sanders is going to first, and now bases are loaded with 2 outs. None other than Dylan Bailey steps up to the plate.
Nowhere to put him.
We're going to have a walk to the mound by Pfeffer's Models coach. Walk the Mound brought to you by Rucker's Jewelers. Speaking of diamonds, your hometown jeweler at Rucker's Jewelry. The Rhythm of Love diamond pendants. They do custom design jewelry repair since 1985. Contact them at rockmartjeweler.webs.com or go by and see them at 103 West Church Street in Rockmart, Georgia. We'll take 30 seconds to be right back.
You care about your car, so you take it to the best mechanic. You love your dog, so you take it to a vet you trust. So why go with just anyone when it comes to your insurance? With a local Allstate agent, you get expert advice you can trust and the best coverage for you. And because they live in your community, you can always count on them to be there when you need them the most.
In Rockmart, call Allstate agent John Purser today at 770-684-1328. Rockmart High School Baseball on WZOT 101.9 FM AM 1220.
Curveball to Dylan Bailey, called for a strike. Nowhere to put him. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Bottom of the second, 1-0. Here's the pitch. Curveball hit hard. Line drive. It's going to get down. One's going to score. Two's going to score. That's going to be a single. And scores 2. That's your single source for Rockmart for children's clothing is Berkeley Mays Boutique, 107 East Elm Street, Rockmart, Georgia. Hey, they're open Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday from 9 to 4. Some Saturdays from 9 until 4. Beautiful, just a line drive, just above head high into center field. Center field is playing all the way back, almost to the warning track. And this hits a nice base hit in. So Coach Wise coming over here. He's going to have to come out for a second. There's another coach over there. So he's going to replace his coach. And so here we go. We're going to take 30 seconds. We'll be right back.
Hey baseball fans, Jeff Bailey here with Days Pre-Owned Supercenter in Rockmart. And just like your favorite baseball player works hard and prepares for the season, we work hard at Days to make sure we've got the biggest and best selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs around. Days has been taking care of its customers since 1959. Located right across from Rockmart High School on Highway 113, or check us out at daysrockmart.com. Remember, today is the day.
Here's a real post from a real Chick-fil-A guest. At Brittany Zillig writes, have you ever had an egg white grill from Chick-fil-A? If not, you're definitely missing out. Egg whites, cheese, and grilled chicken on a toasty English muffin. #drooling. Now we're drooling, Brittany. Are you sure you don't work for Chick-fil-A? You pretty much nailed that description. I'll just add, it's the little things like grilled flavor in the morning that jumpstart your day. Share your stories at Chick-fil-A with #TheLittleThings.
Rockmart High School Baseball on WZOT 101.9 FM AM 1220.
Well, that small break, Coach Wyatt had to take himself out of the game, not feeling very well, and they're over there attending to him right now in the dugout. So play has been stopped for a minute while they're checking on him. I see some people in there that are a little bit smiles. I'm hoping he's doing okay. Sean Burrows is checking him for us. There's a lot of fluid stuff going around right now, so you never know what it is. But he's being well attended to. So we'll see what happens there, Eric. But we did score 2 runs there, so it's 3-0 right now. Rockmart is leading. So while they're still in there looking at him, we're going to go ahead and take 30 seconds more and then get this ball game started again.
All right, I want to ask you something, but you have to promise not to laugh at me.
Okay, what?
Do you think the State Farm jingle really works?
Like, for real? Like, if you sing the jingle, will your agent actually appear and help you out?
Yeah.
Of course it works. I saw it on the internet.
Contact Mary Miller at 1340 Chattahoochee Drive in Rockmart. Call 770-684-9193. Go see them on the web at www.marymillerinsurance.com.
Now you can get a great-looking cut in less time every time with an X-Mark. The Mowers Landscape Pros trust 2-to-1 over the next best-selling brand of mower.
The friendly staff at Haney Farm and Ranch is experienced, knowledgeable, and available to advise you on your needs. Telephone 770-684-7277 or visit them at 150 Prospect Road in Rockmart.
X-Mark, ready to work for you.
You're listening to Rockmart High School Baseball here on WZOT, brought to you by John Purser Allstate, Now and Then Antiques, the Nathan Dean Agency, Advanced Rehab. And now back to the action of Rockmart High School Baseball.
All right, so we're back at the Rock, and we're getting ready to play the game. I know Coach White's still being looked at, so he's being well taken care of. Hopefully we'll find something out about him here in a second, but... So Braden Cole steps up with runners at first and third. 2 outs. Nobody holds on to first base. He turns to look at first. And comes set. Here's the pitch. Curveball. Called strike. So the runner goes to second base. Now we got runners at second and third. Ball hit hard to third base. He comes up with it and makes the throw to first in time for out number 3. So just like that, we do score 2 runs, so the score is 3-0. We'll be right back going to the top of the third.
Rockmart Rent-to-Own invites you to come by and see our brand new showroom. We have added lots of square footage and filled it up with furniture lines like Ashley, United, Lane, and Simmons, with new merchandise arriving every day. Be sure to come by and see Scooter and the whole crew. Mattress specials every week. And of course, we also have appliance deals for every need. We also have the best propane prices in Polk County. We are open Monday and Tuesday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., closed on Wednesday, open Thursday and Friday from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Saturday 8 a.m. to 1:30 p.m., closed on Sunday. Call 770-684-5314, located at 966 Searton Highway, Rockmart.
Freeman Harris Funeral Home, the funeral home that has been providing a strong arm for our friends and neighbors to lean on for the past 76 years. We are proud of the young folks of our community and wish for them success on the field and off. Freeman Harris Funeral Home, Rockmart's very own.
Rockmart High School Baseball on WZOT 101.9 FM AM 1220.
All right, we're back at the Rock going to the top of the third inning. And Rockmart leads 3-0, Eric. And once again, we had 2 outs, but we did strand some runner. We stranded a couple, but we got a couple in.
Well, we had 2 outs. Anyway, before that, and Bailey with an excellent 2-out base hit. Get the runners home. That's clutch right there. What you need to be a playoff, number 1 ranked team. That's what you do.
Most definitely, yeah. You're exactly right. And you've got to score them when they're on the base. So Lloyd is going to be batting for Pepperell. Model, like he said, Pepperell. So he steps up in. Pitch a little high. This is their number 9 batter. Pitch. Swung on and missed. That was the high cheese, like you like to call it.
That's right.
Takes the sign. And the pitch. Nice call, strike, right down the middle. 1-2 count. And the pitch. That's a high cheese. He didn't go for it, so 2 balls, 2 strikes.
All right, far enough. End it right here. 2-2's far enough.
Curveball, but he left it too high.
He didn't finish the pitch.
Full count. Go ahead and finish it here, like you said, so we don't have to go to the leadoff with a runner on. And the pitch swung off foul back off Dillon's catcher's mask. Now we're ready to go again. Full count, 3-2. Top of the third, 3-0 Rockmart. Swung on, fouled right behind us here.
I got it.
Yeah. Kind of hoping you will, left. Just kidding.
I don't see where it went.
Once I saw it went over our head, I was good. So still 3-2 count. Just throw it past him right here, Braden. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. That's a Clay-Birch strikeout. Perfect fit selection. Just like the clothing selection at the Clay-Birch Boutique. 1075 Nathan Dean Parkway in the Triangle Shopping Center. So now Chastain batting for the Blue Devils. Just a little high. Kind of squatted down on that one, too.
Doesn't matter.
I know. I'm just saying he squatted down. And he comes set. And the pitch. That's called strike there at the knees. You can't get past that one. 1-1 count. Curveball called strike on the outside corner. His curveballs are hanging, though. I mean, I don't want to see him get a hold of them. That would have been hard to hit because it was outside, but ball hit hard to left field, and it's going to be foul, but he got plenty of room to catch it, and he makes the catch. That's Noah Hughes out there on the fence of foul territory for out number one. Out number two. Oh, sorry. Thank you. Out number two.
First batter struck out.
That's correct. So Yarborough now batting for the Blue Devils. And the pitch, curveball, left high. Ball fouled back and out of play. 1-1 count. 2 outs right now. Bradenville takes the sign. Sun's still beaming in on you. Ball hits the shortstop. Ty Floyd comes up with it. Makes the play at first base in time for round number 3. And just like that, we're going to the bottom of the third. Rockmart leads 3-0.
Our kitchen is where our life happens. It wasn't always perfect, but now it is, thanks to a home equity line of credit from Family.
Use the equity in your house to love your home with Family Savings Credit Union. Visit FamilySavingsCU.com.
This is Ryan Robinson, branch manager of your local Family Savings Credit Union. Come by and visit us sometime, 101 Felton Drive, Rockmart, Georgia, 770-684-8601.
Equal Housing Opportunity member NCUA. NMLS number 800746.
Are you aware that untreated wood is highly susceptible to termite damage? Are you bothered by other pesky insects like bed bugs, ants, roaches, wasps, and hornets? Call Harrelson Termite and Pest Control for an inspection. They have the experience to handle your pest control needs. Call Harrelson Termite and Pest Control today to schedule an appointment.
Rockmart High School Baseball on WZOT 101.9 FM AM 1220.
Hi, we're back at the Rock, ladies and gentlemen. Robert Troy and Eric Brownlow here going to the bottom of the third, leading 3-0 right now. Just got some good news. Coach Y is doing much better. Don't know exactly what happened, but he's fine now. So just had a little spell there. So we're glad he's doing good. Now batting for the Yellow Jackets, it's Mr. Ty Floyd. Same pitcher for Model right now.
Leading off with the Jackets, number 25,
Ty Floyd is just as dangerous with the bat as everyone else is, and he's been looking for one himself. So beautiful day today. The wind's fairly blowing. Ball's outside. Gets away from the catcher. Ball one. Starting to get a little chillier now.
A little bit. Sun's going away.
Yeah, and here's the pitch. That's high, ball two. Now he's got to bring it into him. This is the batter. This is what you want right now. This should be a good pitch. Not going to be a great pitch, but it should be a good pitch. And the pitch, curveball.
Curveball. Much respect.
Yep. So 2 balls, 1 strike.
What's his pitch anyway? I wouldn't swing at those. 2-0.
That ball hits the bat. It would have hit him, but it hit the knob of the bat when he was swinging. So it's going to be a foul ball. Steps back in with a 2-2 count. Bottom of the third. He calls time. And here's the pitch to Ty Floyd. Curveball swung on him, missed. Strike 3. That's 1 out. Mr. Reed Couch comes to the plate. And the pitch, curveball, hit the third base. He comes up clean, makes a throw to first in time for out number 2. Evan steps into the plate. Evan Ratcliffe, that is. Swung on and missed, just barely missed it. Fouled it off back into the catcher's glove. And the pitch. Curveball hit hard, left center. It's up in the air again. There's the sun, but they're going to make the catch for out number 3. So we're going to the top of the 4th, but we're going to have a walk to the diamond of the Yellow Jackets going out to the mound. Speaking of diamonds, your hometown jeweler, Rutgers Jewelers, featuring the rhythm of the Love Diamond pendant. Contact them down at rockmartjeweler.webs.com, or you can go see them at 103 West Churches Street, Rockmart, Georgia, or call them 770-684-4444 while the Jackets walk to the diamond in the top of the 4th.
Alvis Miller and Son Funeral Home, being the only locally family-owned and operated funeral home in the area, they give wonderful personal attention to you and your family. To find out more about their services, call 770-684-5437 or visit alvismillerfuneralhome.com.
Here's a real post from a real Chick-fil-A guest. At Our Foodie Ventures writes, quick lunch today. A Chick-fil-A grilled chicken club sandwich never disappoints. Chicken emoji, licking lips emoji. Thanks, Our Foodie Ventures. Glad Chick-fil-A could be part of your ventures. It's the little things that make our grilled chicken club sandwich worth the trip. Like the backyard grilled flavor in every bite. Also, did we mention it has bacon? Insert bacon emoji. Share your stories at Chick-fil-A with hashtag the little things.
Rockmart High School Baseball on WZOT 101.9 FM AM 1220.
All right, we're back in the Rock going to the top of the 4th inning. Braden Cole still on the mound. And here comes the pitch. Low and outside. Who is this batting? Is this Pearson? For Model.
It's their third batter.
Swung on and missed. Strike 1. Still throwing some heat. There's Danny. Danny got lost in action. I thought he was going to be joining us today, but not feeling the love. The only man I know busier than me is Danny Forsythe, and that's hard to believe. That ball's fouled off back to the screen. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. That's going to be Ty Floyd knocks it down, though, but that's going to be a base hit. He stopped it from extra bases. He just couldn't get to it. Nice job of knocking it down, though. Hard hit in between third and short. I didn't catch number 4's name again. Brody Pace. Throw back to first, not in time.
That was Model's first hit of the game.
And the pitch, he comes set, throws back at first. Right there on him, but he gets back in time. That's a good pickoff move there. Throws back to first again. Doesn't really have that big of a lead, but he's just going to make sure he stays close. That comes set. The pitch. Called strike on the inside corner at the knees. Just saw the Model first, the guy on first base just unloaded a bunch of dirt out of his pants from knocking back in. That happened. 0-1 count. Curveball hits him. So that's going to give him down the first and second now. I think it's Waddell. I think this is the catcher. We got no outs with runners at first and second. And Coach Wise up and coaching again from the dugout. Drinking some water, so that's good. So the runners are the first and third is in, and waiting to get a double play in the back. And C.J. Culver runs in from second. That's how his play goes. As a matter of fact, he's going to keep third base back. That's a ball.
Well, he should. In fourth place of third, so.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be bunting. So. Well, you never know. You're playing small ball to try to get the lead, get caught back up. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. That always scared me when Cooper was the second. I was talking to Coach about it last time. And him running up there like that, if you don't bunt, he might be eating the ball. Comes set, 1-1 count. The pitch, curveball in the dirt. Nice stop by Dylan Bailey. Knocks the ball down, then retrieves it. 2-1 count. Got to have faith in your catcher when you throw a ball like that, knowing he's going to stop it. Brady's going to take his signs. Turns to look at second. Nobody there. They're threatening with runners at first and second right now. Nobody out. Pitch to Waddell. Ball hit hard to left field, but it's foul. He got around on that one. Yeah, that's why he's not bunting. You're right, but sometimes you got to get the small ball going. Yeah, the fifth guy in the lineup ain't going to be bunting with two people on base. Well, sometimes that's what fools you. That our guys will. So you're right, though. 2-2. Not bunting now for sure. And the pitch, curveball, barely misses outside. Hard not to swing at that one there. It was out. It was outside. But it'd be hard not to swing at that. Oh, you're right. 2 strikes. You got to be looking to swing. Here comes the pitch. Ball a little low, so that's all 4. That's going to load the bases. And I don't think that's such a bad idea right there anyway, because he could have done a lot more damage than that. So Dylan Bailey is going to walk to the mound, and that's going to be a Rucker Jewelers walk to the mound. You can contact them down on 103 West Church Street, Rockmart, Georgia. Call them at 770-684-4444. They take care of all your jewelry needs. They can repair watches. They can repair jewelry, make it look like it's brand new. But so that Coach Wide takes time, so we're going to take 30 seconds and be right back.
Your personal information is very important, and when compromised, can lead to big security issues. Don't trust your information with a here today, gone tomorrow company. Call somebody with reliability and stability in this community. Barnes Tax Service, 770-684-7556.
Hey folks, RW Laundromat, located on Elm Street here in Rockmart, the cleanest laundromat in Northwest Georgia, offers state-of-the-art washers and dryers, TV, and free Wi-Fi while you wait 7 days a week, or take advantage of our wash and fold service. We offer extra large washers for the big loads. Churches, businesses, and ball teams are always welcome. That's RW Laundromat here in beautiful Rockmart, Georgia, and go Jackets.
Rockmart High School Baseball on WZOT 101.9 FM AM 1220.
All right, we're back at the Rock, ladies and gentlemen, and looks like Luke Queen is coming in to pitch for us here. Had a little bit of talk from the third baseman out there to our pitcher that just left and went to third. Shouldn't be talking that. Hope the coach had to hold him back. That's kind of crazy there, Eric. That's not very good.
Yeah, that's Best Bush League.
I wouldn't expect that from our guys, and I wouldn't expect it from anybody else either. This is high school sports, and that's not called for here. So, umpire's talking to him now, but yeah, Coach Wise now leaving. Braden Cole's taking third base. They don't need to be talking. They need to be playing baseball. So now we're ready to go. Bases are loaded.
Especially, Robert, you're losing 3-0.
Yeah, you're losing. Yeah.
Keep your mouth shut.
Yeah, exactly. So now the coach is talking to the other umpire. They need to let it go and play the game. So Luke Queen's going to come in here and try to hopefully save the day here. Umpire says play. And the pitch. Ball hit hard. It's deep. It's deep. And that's going to be inside off the fence. Ball's going to come in quickly. 1 run scores. But that's all they're going to get is 1 run. So that was really lucky there. That ball was right short of the fence, but got it in quickly, so they only got 1 run. But that brings it to 3-1 right now with nobody out. So that's going to bring up batter number 10. Whitefield is batting. He's the number 7 batter. Still bases loaded, nobody out. Here's the pitch. A little outside. Just got to settle down now and play our ball. We're fine. Just getting out. Here's the pitch. Call strike inside, right at the knees. And the pitch. Ball foul. So we're going to go 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out. So I'll pass him here, Luke. Let's get 1 out. And turn double play and go back. And the pitch. Score! strike three. Outside corner, calling looking. So there's the first part of it. Now we got to turn a double play, but that's your Clay Birch Boutique strikeout. Perfect pitch selection at the Clay Birch Boutique. Got a clothing selection, got all kinds of things, hats. They also got a customer rewards program. Check it out at theclaybirch.com. Now batting Ashley. Going to be outside, low.
Hey, everyone losing playing time. Struck out looking, bases loaded, nobody out.
That's not good, is it? No. Ball. That was high and inside. He jams him and fouls it off to the fence behind us. So 1-1 count. Beautiful pitch right there. Umpire puts the ball back in play. And the pitch. Swung on, fouled to the right side against the fence. So now you got a 1-ball, 2-strike.
Look how pitch is going to be. He was late twice in a row on the fastball. Curious to see what they call here.
And go inside and low at the knees. I wouldn't see it bad if I'd throw it faster. Here's the pitch.
There you go.
Outside, just barely misses. Beautiful location, though. Beautiful location. So it's 2-2 count. And here we go. 3-1 is the score. Rockmart leads. Top of the fourth. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. They have bases loaded on us. Curveball just barely fouls that one off. Out of play.
Too close to take.
Yep. Steps back in. Umpire says play ball. He has to step off because when he accepted the sign, he was still giving signs. He had to step off there for a minute. And the pitch. Pokes that one to right field. That could be trouble. Foul just by inches. Ooh, that would have been extra bases there. So he just poked the bat out there like you're supposed to when it's outside. What I see Luke doing is he's accepting the sign, and Bailey's trying to give him multiple signs. You don't want to accept it too early because you got a runner at second trying to get your sign.
Right.
And the pitch in the dirt. Bailey stops it. So 3-2. Nowhere for him to go. 1 out. Rear back and throw it by him. Come on, Luke. Now he's set, and here's the pitch. Fouls that one right field. Again, just about a 1.5 foot foul over first base where no one can get it.
He's late every time.
He's making Luke earn his keep here. 3-2 count with 1 out.
If he could find 1 more mile per hour on the fastball, he's got it. He's got it.
Right. And the pitch. Ball hit the right field, up in the air this time. Reed Couch is under it. He's going to make the tag. The throw's coming in, but he can't go. Now they got a run now situation.
He thought there was 2 out.
There goes a throw at home. He doesn't have the bag. But tagging, touch. Tag it. He never tagged the base.
Well, what's the umpire doing on the mound?
He's telling him to get back. Oh, he calls it safe. Anyway, so what happened was the runner came in at home and never tagged him, okay? Never tagged him, in my opinion, okay? Umpire called him safe, but the third base umpire was telling coach to get back because the play was still going on.
Exactly.
And what he should do, he shouldn't have came out until the play was dead. But the tag was never made at home. It was just a missed play there. So, but they do score on that. So that's going to be 2 outs. And that's a new umpire behind the plate doing a great job. Has done a great job for us. So now you've got a seasoned umpire coming in saying, okay, here's what has to happen here. And they're talking right now. So we're going to take 30 seconds to be right back.
WZOT Rockmart, W270CE Rome.
Now you can get a great-looking cut in less time every time with an X-Mark. The Mowers Landscape Pros trust 2-1 over the next best-selling brand of mower.
The friendly staff at Haney Farm and Ranch is experienced, knowledgeable, and available to advise you on your needs. Telephone 770-684-7277 or visit them at 150 Prospect Road in Rockmart.
X-Mark, ready to work for you.
Rockmart High School Baseball on WZOT 101.9 FM AM 1220.
All right, so we're back at the Rock, ladies and gentlemen, and what happened here was we had a ball hit to right field. He made the catch. He threw it in. Third baseman never came, but the second baseman ran. The second guy, ran to third. We tried to throw him out at second. A bad throw there. We stopped it, then threw it home. Dylan Bailey reached the tag, but the ball had dropped out of his glove. So the runner slid by, but really never touched home plate with his hand. And the umpire thought he did, so he called him safe. When we went back to tag home to say he was out, they reassured he was safe. So now the score is 3-2 with 2 outs. Runners at second and third. First pitch was a ball. Second pitch is a ball. 2-0, but once you call him safe, he's safe. Maybe there's nothing you can do now. Yeah. I mean, he making a motion whatsoever, yeah, you got to play. But, yeah, he made the motion, he was safe. Yeah. So you're right. So we're going to have a walk to the mound, brought to you by Rutgers Jewelers. They do custom designs and jewelry repair since 1985. Contact them at rockmartjeweler.webs.com or go to 103 West Church Street, Rockmart, Georgia. Yeah, he's just going out to calm him down now because it's 2-0 after all that stuff that just happened. And, you know, you've just got to get a hold of your team again and say, don't worry about it, guys. Let that go. That's our job as coaches to handle that. You just pitch. We got 2 outs. We just need 1 out to go back. Still have the lead. Rockmart leads 3-2 in the top of the 4th. I still don't know what that guy was doing from second base. Well, see, he thought it was 3 out. I mean, don't know. It worked. So here comes the third pitch, which is 2-0 count. Ball's in the dirt, stopped by Bailey. So it's 3-0 count. Steps back in. There's the bunt, pulls him back, calls strike. It's an exciting game when you're going for a region, when you're trying to win a region. And the pitch, all hit straight up. It's a base hitter. That's going to score 1. It might score 2. No, they hold him up. So runners now first and third. The ball game is tied. 3-3. That ball was just hit right past a diving third baseman, Braden Cole. Ty Floyd dived as well. It just hit right between them. So what do you do here, Eric? I mean, you got 2 outs. You got a great arm by Dylan Bailey. The runner at third is not going to be the fastest runner, but a pretty quick runner here at first.
Let me say, you throw him out? So you're asking? I do. That's what I'm wondering. I mean, if he goes, I throw him out.
Here comes the pitch. He was leaning a little bit, but he gets back in time. So he takes the sign again. Here comes set. Curveball call, strike. Nice pitch right there. 0-1. Takes a sign. Not a very big lead for first base. A little outside. Model knows it too. I'm not going to steal. Well, now that lead they're not, because he's not a very big lead at all. Takes a sign. Here comes the pitch. Ball hit high into the outfield. You got to come in and get it. Reed Couch comes in, up, but called off by Sanders. Nice play, round number 3. But they do score 2, so the ball game is tied 3-3, going to the bottom of the 4th. Rockmart's batting. We'll be right back.
Our kitchen is where our life happens. It wasn't always perfect, but now it is, thanks to a home equity line of credit from Family.
Use the equity in your house to love your home with Family Savings Credit Union. Visit FamilySavingsCU.com.
This is Ryan Robinson, branch manager of your local Family Savings Credit Union. Come by and visit us sometime, 101 Felton Drive, Rockmart, Georgia, 770-684-8601.
Equal Housing Opportunity member NCUA. NMLS number 800746.
Hey, baseball fans, Jeff Bailey here with Days Pre-Owned Supercenter in Rockmart. And just like your favorite baseball player works hard and prepares for the season, we work hard at Days to make sure we've got the biggest and best selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs around. Days has been taking care of its customers since 1959. Located right across from Rockmart High School on Highway 113, or check us out at daysrockmart.com. Remember, today is the day.
Rockmart High School Baseball on WZOT 101.9 FM AM 1220.
All right, we're back to the Rock, going to the bottom of the 4th inning. Tie ball game, 3-3. And Luke Queen, who took over pitching duties this last inning, is now batting. So he'll get a chance to try to help himself out here. Any way we can get him on base, that's what we want to have happen. So he steps up the plate. Doesn't see very much batting action here. Here's a pitch. Swung on and missed. Right on top of that one there. And the pitch in the dirt. Ball. So 1-1 count. Curveball swung on and missed. Strike 2. Ball high. He could read the label on that one. 2-2. Curveball outside right here. I'm calling it. Steps out. Now you get a reset. Here you go. That was high and head high. It was a curveball though. That was a pretty. It got away from him. Yeah, it did. Full count. And here's the pitch. Curveball right back up the middle. And it gets by the shortstop. Base hit for Luke Queen. So, kind of a pinch runner for him. It's going to be McDuffie running for him. That's called helping yourself there. So, I see. The one that was giving Braden Cole a hard time was the shortstop. So he just missed that ball there, so now they're giving him a hard time from the dugout. You got to be careful what you give. You might give it back. So here comes the pitch. In the dirt. It's going to get by, so there goes McDuffie to second. Bounces and hits the catcher in the helmet and hard left, stage hard left. So now you're closer to score. Base hit the score was. We're in the bottom of the fourth and nobody out. Ball hit hard. Base hit. It's going to get out there quick, but here comes McDuffie. He's going to score. He's coming home and will not make the throw. So Rockmart takes the lead back. And that's going to be a single of Rockmart for Children's Clothing for Berkeley Mays Vertique. Should have said that last time on Luke. I was just so surprised that he got a hit. I was so happy for him. That's what I meant to say. And 107 East Elm Street, Rockmart, Georgia. They're open on Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, 9 to 4. Go see them for your children's clothing needs. Now, C.J. Culver batting. Ball's a little low. So Cooper at first. Is that Cooper at first? Yes, it is. And nevertheless, had a hit. So now you got C.J. Culver. Why? Oh, not Cooper. I'm sorry. Yeah, it is Cooper Yontafis. I'm sorry, but it's Cooper's first name. Right. All right, so we got 2 balls and 1 strike just called on the outside corner. That was a nice strike with the knees. Man, it's a full house here coming out in the spring break. Beautiful to see everybody out here today. Glad you can join us at home. Ball in the dirt, and there goes Cooper to second. Can't get him. I'd still like to see the catcher throw it just to see his arm. Yeah. So, ball gets changed out there. So it's a 3-1 count, Eric, and, we got nobody out, and we're in the beginning of our lineup. We're at 1-2-3 now, and we can do some damage. Yeah, I mean, the bottom of the order is doing a lot of damage already. So then the top is get going. Really don't have a bottom of the order. It seems that it's always crazy how everybody can bat anywhere. Now here's the pitch. That's not even close, so that's ball 4 to C.J. Cooper. I think pretty soon you'll see the coach come to the mound. So we got runners at first and second. Infield flies in play. Nobody out. Sam Sanders, I'm going to say he's going to bump for a base hit here down first baseline. Good time for he can bunt down third base, either one. There's the bunt, but it comes foul, out of play, back behind us. There's no way if he bunts down third base that they can get him at third. So, because there's no one covering.
Well, third base staying home.
He was charged, I thought.
He stayed home.
So you got 1 strike on Sam. And the pitch. Inside, almost hit him. He was turning like it was going to hit him. So that's a ball. Kind of curved around the plate there. Here comes the pitch. Ball fouled off behind us here. So now it's a 1-2 count. Remember, Thursday we've got Gordon Lee coming in here. Another great ball game because they're a great ball team. And then Friday we go back to Model. Ball fouled back here. He had to swing at that one. It was an outside pitch, but he's just fighting to stay alive to get his pitch. The pitcher dropped down sidearm on that one. Wind's blowing a little bit more straight out. Curveball called strike 3. Caught him looking right there. That wasn't what he was looking for. That's just 1 out, though. scored one this inning, but we've got runners at first and second. Dylan Bailey steps up to the plate. And the pitch, curveball. He starts him off with a curveball every time. Called for a strike. Steps back in. And the pitch. Fastball, drive, and foul into our cages over there down left field line. So 0-2. I think you'll see another curveball coming right here. Puts the ball back in play by the Blue. And the pitch. Curveball drives it out to left field. It's down. One run will score. Runners move over to third, first and third. So Yosakis scores. That's going to be your single source in Rockmart for clothing, children's clothing. Berkeley Mays Boutique, 107 East Elm Street, Rockmart, Georgia. Hey, they're open Wednesday, Thursday, and Fridays from 9 to 4. Some Saturdays from 9 to 4 as well. Now you've got Braden Cole. Absolutely crushed the ball the first time up. Now he's up again. Curveball that's high. You got runners at first and third. One out, 5-3. Rockmart leads in the bottom of the fourth inning. Pitcher looks to runner back at first, but now we're ready to go. Here's the pitch, curveball in the dirt. Do have a pitch runner out there at first base. I think, or is that Sam Sanders? Thought it was trying to keep up. Who's batting now? It's pinch runner. A little bit outside to Braden Cole. Number 9, Cole Deans is running. Three balls, no strikes, one out. There's a base open. Swung on and missed. Green light. That was a nice swing right there, too. And that would have done some damage. Oh, and our wonderful shortstop out there turned it, looked like it was a home run. So, but here's the pitch. Curveball. Fouls that one out of play. Pitcher did a great job coming back from a 3-0 count now and making it 3-2 for Model. Especially against a deadly batter like Braden Cole. There's one out.
I send the runner right here. I'll send him.
Fouls it straight back. He did send him, like you said. He heard you. He also heard Bob Culver over there. So he sent him too. I heard him from here. Problem now he's going to throw to first this time. So you got to be careful.
Careful of the way. Yeah, I'm thinking too much now.
Curveball. Hits the ball hard. It's going back. Each center going back. Same spot, but he makes the catch of the warning track. Round number 2, but that's going to score C.J. Culver. I mean, the man has hit it there twice. This one didn't go off the fence, so instead of 383, that was 380.
Yeah, productive out, though. We've got to run.
Oh, yeah. So now it's 6-3, Rockmart leads. Ty Floyd steps up with the runners in first base right now with 2 outs. The pitch. Fouls it straight back. The runner was going. What do you got to lose now? Go ahead and get him down there to second so Ty can hit you in. Umpire puts it back in play. Now you're right in between sunlight and shade. shades everywhere, but just in right field and a little bit of center. That's going to hit him on the elbow. And he calls time. I thought last time it hit him, Eric, they didn't call it. They didn't let him have it. He even showed him where the mark was. And this same umpire didn't let him have it, which I understand. He didn't see it. You can't call it. But that's going to put him on. Reed Couch coming up to the plate.
Number 11, Reed.
So I heard that through the headphones, though. I heard the last one when he got hit last time, but he couldn't call it because he didn't see it. And poor Ty, he got hit in the chest. You can see the little red spot. Curveball left high. Okay, I was wrong about the coach coming out of the dugout, so maybe he should have already done that, but I'm glad he stayed in there because we got a couple runs out of it. And the pitcher has actually thrown a good game, just thrown a couple in the wrong spot. And we've made him pay for it. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Curveball up a little high. Had him looking right there, though. He was not ready for a curve.
Getting tired. Everything's up.
Yep. Which means he might make a mistake right here to Reed Couch. It's 2-0. Ball strike.
That's okay. That wasn't your pitch.
Two balls, 1 strike. Ball hit hard to second base. Bad hop, but comes up with it. Oh, safe. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Anyway, that's going to be out number 3. So we're going to go to the top of the 5th, leading 6-3. We'll be right back.
Rockmart Rent to Own invites you to come by and see our brand new showroom. We have added lots of square footage and filled it up with furniture lines like Ashley, United, Lane, and Simmons, with new merchandise arriving every day. Be sure to come by and see Scooter and the whole crew. Mattress specials every week. And of course, we also have appliance deals for every need. We also have the best propane prices in Polk County. We are open Monday and Tuesday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Closed on Wednesday. Open Thursday and Friday from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Saturday, 8 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Closed on Sunday. Call 770-684-5314. Located at 966 Cedarton Highway, Rockmart.
Freeman Harris Funeral Home, the funeral home that has been providing a strong arm for our friends and neighbors to lean on for the past 76 years. We are proud of the young folks of our community and wish for them success on the field and off. Freeman Harris Funeral Home, Rockmart's very own.
Rockmart High School Baseball on WZOT 101.9 FM AM 1220.
Hi, we're back at the Rock, ladies and gentlemen. Robert Turley and Eric Brownlow going into the top of the 5th inning, leading 6-3. Eric, it all started with Luke Queen having to go in there to bat and getting a base hit. That's right. Let them get tied up last inning. We said no more of this. 3 more on the board for ourselves. So 6-3, top of the 5th. And now the pitch. A little high. And the pitch. Still leaves it up there a little bit high. See if he'll go after it, but he doesn't. So that's 2 balls and no strikes. Now we need to get a strike right in here. That was a straight up to us. It's coming right here. Right at us. Oh, Dylan Bailey makes a catch. It stayed inside the fence somehow, so that'll be 1 out. I thought you were going to have to make the play there, Eric. Nope. I'd much rather see Dylan make that play. So, now the next batter up for Model. Luke comes set. Here's the pitch. Throws that high again. Steps back in. Call strike on the outside corner. And the pitch. Curveball stays inside. Two balls, one strike, one out. Ball hit hard to center field. You got to come in. Sam's on his horses. Cannot make the play. So that's going to be a base hit.
Yeah, hit that ball right off the end of the bat. Yeah, it's a hard swing, but it didn't go very far.
Base steps up. He's their number 4 batter. So you got one out, one runner for Model and on first base. Comes set, and the pitch. Swung on a miss on that changeup right there. He didn't know whether to swing or not and kind of did a half swing. Luke takes his signs. Another swing. Nice cut on the inside pitch, but misses it. Strike number 2, so it's 0-2. Comes set. Throws that ball. Beautiful pitch on the outside part of the plate. Just outside, but it's a great location right there. Good pitch. When your catcher goes out there, you never get that call, but that was still a beautiful pitch. Ball hit towards center. He's going to have to come in, get on your horses. He can't make it. That's 2, just popping right down in center field for another base hit.
That's unfortunate. I mean, they make good pitches. They barely make contact and get on base.
Yep, we're playing so deep, but now that it's getting colder, we might have to step in a little bit. Wonder why you having a substitute for him? He's not the pitcher or catcher.
Maybe he subbed it.
Must have.
He did. He told the umpire. That's number 4 hitter.
Yeah. Must be just trying to get some speed on the bases. He'll re-enter them, I'm sure. All right, so 1 out. Runners at first and second. Waddell's batting for Model. Ooh, ball's a little high. That hits him in the back. So I think that's the second time he's been hit. Looks like about the same spot. Different pitcher. So now bases are loaded with 2 outs.
Yeah, he's been hit twice and walked twice. Wow, he's 0 for 0 for the day. One way to do it.
We're going to step back in now. They have bases loaded with 1 out. So you've got second and short playing back for the double play ball. You got first and third playing up. They're going to be coming home with it more than likely. Nice curveball. Strike 1, swung on way out in front of that one.
Throw again. He had no shot with that one.
And the pitch throws that one right by him as a fastball. Strike 2. Now he doesn't even know what he's going to get coming to him. Because I'm with you, I would have thought he was throwing it again. I probably would come back with that curveball. And here comes the pitch. And reaches down on that changeup for strike number 3. That's going to be a Clayburgh strikeout. Perfect pitch selection, just like a perfect clothing selection. Started Clayburgh's Boutique and 1075 Nathan Dean Parkway in the Triangle Shopping Square. 2 outs, bases loaded. Everybody's playing back now. Plays at first base. Just a tad low on the outside corner for a ball. Beautiful spot, though. All right, Luke, come on in, kid. Luke Quinton pitching. Pick-off play at second. Close, but not there. It's a nice pick-off play, though. Last year, the year before, we would have thrown that in center field. We've been working on that, so that's good. And the pitch. A little bit outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, no, 2-0, sorry. I thought it was 2-0. And a strike on the board, though. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. This is Whitefield batting for Model. And the pitch. Ball. Line shot. It's going to be a base hit. Could be trouble. There's 1. 2's coming in to score. Throw's going over to third base. So that's going to get back within 1 for Model. So we got a 2-out rally. So time called by Coach Y. So that's going to be a walk to the diamond by Coach Y. Speaking of diamonds, your hometown jeweler, Rutgers Jewelers, featuring the Rhythm of Love diamond pendants. They do custom design and jewelry repair since 1985. Contact them at rockmartjewelers.webs.com. Hey, go down and see them at 103 West Church Street here in Rockmart, Georgia. And we're going to have a change of pitcher, and it's going to be Sidearm Shelton. So we'll be back in 60 seconds.
You care about your car, so you take it to the best mechanic. You love your dog, so you take it to a vet you trust. So why go with just anyone when it comes to your insurance? With a local Allstate agent, you get expert advice you can trust and the best coverage for you. And because they live in your community, you can always count on them to be there when you need them the most.
In Rockmart, call Allstate agent John Purser today at 770-684-1328.
Alvis Miller and Son Funeral Home, being the only locally family-owned and operated funeral home in the area, they give wonderful personal attention to you and your family. To find out more about their services, call 770-684-5437 or visit alvismillerfuneralhome.com.
You're listening to Rockmart High School Baseball here on WZOT, brought to you by John Purser Allstate, Now and Then Antiques, the Nathan Dean Agency, Advanced Rehab. And now back to the action of Rockmart High School baseball.
Four-field, it's fine. We're back at the Rock and bringing Sidearm Shelton with a 6-5 lead over Model right now. They scored with bases loaded with 2 outs. So far they scored 3 runs in the 4th, 2 in the 5th to make it 5. We scored 1 in the 1st, 2 in the 2nd, 3 in the 4th, so that's where the 6-5 is. And now batting is Ashley, the number 8 batter for Model. Trying to give him a different look here with the sidearm. Ball's a little outside. Runners at first and second right now for Model. This game's a lot closer than I wanted it to be with it cooling down. Ball high, swings and misses. Pretty neat to watch the ball come about 2 inches off the ground and wind up right at his eyeballs up high. That's how low he starts his throw. And the pitch, he's going to get Base hit into right field. He's going to send him, but he stops him wisely because he would have been nailed at the plate. So just a good poke to right field. That's what you're supposed to do if the ball's out there. So Model did a great job, and bases loaded now with 2 outs. So now you're going to have a courtesy runner for your catcher at first base. Looks like Lloyd is up to bat for Model. He's the number 9 batter. They're trying to get a rally going with 2 outs. Sheldon makes the pitch, a little bit outside. Just got to keep everything in front infield, make the out anywhere. Pitch, beautiful pitch on the outside corner. That ball moves so much. Takes the sign and the pitch. Oh, so close. Rockmart fans definitely wanted that one. Throw it back there and see what happens again. And the pitch. Will be called strike on the outside of the knees. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases loaded, top of the 6th. Score is 6-5 Rockmart. And the pitch. Pokes at the second base. Comes up with it, makes the play at first for out number 3. So we're going to go to the bottom of the 6th with a small lead, 6-5. We'll be right back.
Are you aware that untreated wood is highly susceptible to termite damage? Are you bothered by other pesky insects like bed bugs, ants, roaches, wasps, and hornets? Call Harrelson Termite and Pest Control for an inspection. They have the experience to handle your pest control needs. Call Harrelson Termite and Pest Control today to schedule an appointment.
Your personal information is very important, and when compromised, can lead to big security issues. Don't trust your information with a here today, gone tomorrow company. Call somebody with reliability and stability in this community. Barnes Tax Service, 770-684-7556.
I'm Barry Williams, Athletic Director at Rockmart High School, and I would like to thank our Booster Club, sponsors, and community for supporting Rockmart High School athletics. Go Jackets.
All right, we're back at the Rock. We're heading into the bottom of the 6th. It's getting colder. Actually, bottom of the 5th. I'm sorry. Bottom of the 5th? Yep. It's getting colder, and the ball's not flying out like it was earlier. So we're going to have to hit the ball on the ground somewhere. Leading off for us, Ratcliffe. It's going to be Ratcliffe. And then looks like sidearm Shelton's going to get up there to get a chance to bat again. Last time he got up, he got a hit, and his head swelled pretty big. Let's see if he can do it again. But he needs to help himself. So Evan Ratcliffe steps up. What has he done for us here?
He reached on an arrow and flew to right field. Okay.
It's a new pitcher for Model. Ball hit hard. Wow, just by, centimeters. Wow, that was extra bases. Wow, I should have, when I painted those lines today, I should have painted a little bit farther out. My bad. Man, that was right there. Which tells you he got around on that one. So 0-1. That's a change-up. A little bit late on that one and fouls it the other way.
Let's see, you painted them. No wonder they're so straight.
Yeah. Well, Will had some help with that too, and kind of bumpy out there. So 0-2 count to Evan Ratcliffe. Swings that one in the dirt, but he fouls it off, so that's all that matters. Still 0-2. Put the ball in play, kid. Here we go. The pitch. Right back behind us here. Tries to throw it by him, but great job getting Wood on the ball. Put the ball back in play. Here's the pitch. Whatever that was high and out. I think it was a curve that didn't curve. Believe what I see, but ball hit hard to left, right field. It's going off the fence. That's going to be a double. I can't make Culver spend money for anything. That's 2 off the fence. We're going to go ahead and do it anyway. That's an almost homer by Culver Exterminating. Tagline, Culver Exterminating Company, 230 South Marble. He'll be glad to pay for that ad. 2 off the fence. It was an almost home run. Now you got Logan, sidearm Shelton.
He paid half on that one, he got double.
No, he pays double on that one.
Okay.
No, he's paying triple. So here comes Shelton up. He's going to square the bunt. Puts the bat out there and misses. Strike 1 called. Takes the side. He's going to square the bunt again. Fouls it back. So now he's going to be swinging, which I think is what he wanted to do anyway. So 0-2 count, nobody out. He squares again to bunt. Goes out there for out number 1. So now you got Cooper Yoncetich coming up to the plate, our number 9 batter. Hit his first career high school home run Saturday. And I think his first game-winning hit in high school Saturday. Ball was high, swung out and missed for strike 1. Try to do it again. Just got to make contact here, Coop. And the pitch. Curveball fouled straight back to us. This is the worst time of the day right now where it's dark. The lights don't come into play yet, and the sun doesn't come into play, and it's kind of hard to see. But not for you because you're left-handed.
Well, since you said that, our vision is pretty good. I'm kidding.
A ball outside and away.
I can't see the lines, though. They're great.
They are bright white, aren't they? That's awesome. So, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Coop calls time. Now he gets back in there. Like to have 1 more run at least right now. I think he called time again or something. I don't know. Here comes the pitch. Curveball pokes it out, and the left center is going to get down. Oh, no, he makes a diving catch. Great job by the center fielder for Model. I mean, half a step less, and they would have been down in the extra bases. So you got to give him credit on that one, Eric.
Yeah, a great play. He didn't stop running at all. He came after and got it.
Yep. Now with 2 outs, you got Smiley up to plate. C.J. Culver.
And that was risky. If he missed it, that in trouble.
Oh, big time. There's nobody to help him out there. Swung on, fouled back. CJ's going to step back in there. Umpire's going to put the ball back in play. And the pitch. Changeup hit to right field. Could be trouble if it's in fair territory. No, just foul. We like that right side there. Evan really likes that right side. Wow. You're going to step back in. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and here's the pitch. High. That was close, though. Not close enough for a strike, but wow. 1-2 to C.J. Culver. And the pitch. Barely missed for strike 3. Wow. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Can't watch that one, Eric.
Too close to take, but he got the call.
Cannot watch that
He got
one.
the call.
So we're not behind the plate, but wow, you got to take that one to right field. Comes set. And the pitch. Runner's taken off. You stand, nobody's there. He's going to check the swing at first.
Pitcher can't ask.
Okay. He did anyway, but now it's a full count. He's battled back to a 3-2 count. The runner's at third right now. So anything on the ground in the outfield will be scored another run for sure. And the pitch. Outside, ball 4. Way to fight back from an 0-2 count. So Sam Sanders comes up to the plate for our Rockmart Yellow Jackets. Once again, can bunt at any time. You got the third baseman stays back. The first baseman's holding him on, so you can see him bunt down the first baseline and get on. The runner's going. That's going to be called a strike. So catcher fakes the throw to second, but stays. So it's going to be stand up still for C.J. Culver. Now look how far the first baseman's back. Now we're going to have a walk of the diamond by the model coach, brought to you by Jewelers, Rockmart, hometown jeweler, Rucker Jewelers. They can do custom design jewelry repair since 1985. Contact them at rockmartjewelers.webs.com. They also sell watches. They do watch repair and all kinds of repair on your jewelry you have there at home. So give them a call, 770-684-4444. Eric, what a game this has been. This is not what I thought it was going to be. But anytime that you've got a target on your back like Rockmart does, when you're number 2 in the state, you haven't lost a region game, everybody's trying to take you out. You got to be careful.
Well, yeah, Mala comes in here, second place in the region. You know, they're not out of it. They know that. They got to sweep them probably. But 6-5, they're fighting hard.
Sure.
They ain't going to just lay down and take it.
And the pitch, fouled off back to the screen. That was a high pitch, but he had to go after it, and he fouled it off to the screen. I'm going to say Sanders is going to put one in play here in the outfield. And here comes the pitch. Outside gets by him. Yatsic is coming. Or here comes the play. Buckets there. He was a courtesy runner, and he makes another run for the Yellow Jackets. He gets in plenty of time. 7-5, Rockmart. That one helps right there. One more would really help, because I think I saw Ty Floyd warming up over there, and nothing better to make him be the closer and shut him down if we go 7. And the pitch. Ball hit to the second baseman. Comes up with it, makes the throw to first in time, but we do get one more run. We're going to go to the top of the 6th, leading Model 7-5.
All right, I want to ask you something, but you have to promise not to laugh at me.
Okay, what?
Do you think the State Farm jingle really works?
Like, for real? Like, if you sing the jingle, will your agent actually appear and help you out?
Yeah.
Of course it works. I saw it on the internet.
Contact Mary Miller at 1340 Chattahoochee Drive in Rockmart. Call 770-684-9193. Go see them on the web at www.marymillerinsurance.com.
Now you can get a great-looking cut in less time every time with an X-Mark, the Mowers Landscape Pros trust 2-to-1 over the next best-selling brand of mower.
The friendly staff at Haney Farm and Ranch is experienced, knowledgeable, and available to advise you on your needs. Telephone 770-684-7277 or visit them at 150 Prospect Road in Rockmart.
X-Mark, ready to work for you.
Rockmart High School Baseball on WZOT 101.9 FM AM 1220.
All right, so we're back at the Rock, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to the top of the 6th inning. Sidearm Shelton is still on the mound for us. We got a 7-5 lead over Model. In the way they've been playing, that's not good enough. We're going to have some more runs. So, but let's see if we can stop them right here, and so we can get in and get some more bats going. I wouldn't be surprised, like I said, if we get to the top of the 7th inning with a lead, see Ty Floyd come in and try to shut it down, so we can go to their place on Friday with a 9-0 record. So Chastain coming to bat for Model. He's their leadoff batter. And it has turned chillier. So Shelton on the mound with first pitch. Jams him. He's going to get down right in front of the right fielder. He just pokes out to right field like you're supposed to. Once again, it jams him, so they've got a runner at first. Yarborough's batting now for Model. Steps to the plate. Ball outside. Good location, though, for the pitch. Comes set. Here's the pitch. Fouls that one down, third baseline. One thing, they haven't tested Dylan Bailey's arm yet, and as quick as we're getting the ball to him, I don't think I would either, but sooner or later they might have to test it. But with a 7-5 lead for Rockmart, nobody out. Throws back to first, not in time. Time called by the first baseman. Got to get rid of all that mud out of his pants. Time called. All right, now we're ready to go. And the pitch. Call strike 2. Right there at the numbers. Beautiful pitch. One, two count. Nobody out. A little bit outside there. Good location, though, for a 1-2 count. That's going to make it 2-2. He poked that one to right field for a base hit. Jammed him again, Eric.
All right.
That one's going to right field as well, but it's going to be foul. I think they're on to something right now with that right field, just jamming them. Comes set. Ball in the dirt, gets by Dylan Bailey. The runner's going to advance to second. Couldn't scoop that one up because it was too far outside and tried to backhand it, but didn't happen. So now we got a full count, 3-2. You know, they're at the beginning of their lineup, so you really know where for these guys to go. You got to pitch to them. The pitch pokes to the right field. Reed Couch is under it. Cannot make the tag because it's right there, right back in real quick for out number one. So Pearson now batting for Model with one out. Now he takes a sign. Decent lead out there for a second. Call a strike on the outside corner. Takes a sign. He's ready. He's going to be outside. Gets the ball up in the air. Out of play, though, off the top of the dugout at first base. All right, umpire puts it back in play. 0-2 count. Ball hit down to third base. Nice stop by Braden Cole. Overthrows the play to first. Oh, he fell over third, so he can't advance, but don't get the out we needed right there. They do not score a run, so runners at second and third. One out. I was going to say, you better re-enter him before he hits the ball. That's right. So he's going to re-enter pace to hit.
Let him hit, then call it.
Yeah, exactly. You got to let him hit. We know that much. Yep. But he's already reported in, so here's the pitch. Ball fouled out of territory. You know, that throw from third base is always deceiving. I mean, you want to come up throwing, but that's a long distance. You have to have more time, you think, about your shoulder there to the batter. Right. Ball is going to hit him on the ankle. He's going to go down to first, so it's a hit to batsman. Now you got bases loaded. Not saying that's a bad idea because now you got a forced play. You can turn two, or you can bring the corners in. So, although that is 4 batters that we have hit. So, none of it, of course, on purpose.
And they've had base loaded the last 3 innings.
Dylan talks to him for a minute. Now he comes back and ready to go. Waddell batting. He's walked twice and been hit twice. Well, let's hope for neither one of those this time because there's nowhere for him to go. And the pitch. Ball a little low. He didn't go.
He won't swing. Just about to get hit this time.
Yeah. One ball. Okay, we're in the top of the sixth. Score 7-5 Rockmart. The bases are loaded for Model. He swings at that one and misses it. There's only one out. One ball, one strike. Sidearm Shelton's on the mound. And the pitch. Ball hit high up in the air to left field. C.J. Culver's under it. Or I think it's C.J. Makes the catch. Throws it back in. That was C.J. So we got two outs, Eric. Bases loaded. Josh Lamb, we finally got his name. Lamb is batting for Model. Get lit up now. Shelton comes set. Bases loaded. Two outs. See the pitch right here. Beautiful pitch on the outside corner at the knees. Strike one. That's it. Got to trust your defense. Yes, you do. And here comes the pitch. Ball hit hard. Foul territory over our dugout. 0-2. So what do you do here, pitcher? You don't want to give nothing great to hit.
We're at third. I'm not going to bounce it.
No, I don't think so either.
Outside.
A lot of speed.
Outside.
Yeah. Right there outside. That was the ball. That was outside. Good location.
That's what I would have done, too.
Beautiful pitch, but it was outside.
I do it again, but with a curveball. Outside.
One ball, two strikes. Two outs. And here's the pitch. There it is. He swings at it for out number 3, and we're going to head to the bottom of the sixth. Lead 7-5. We'll be right back.
WZOT Rockmart, W270CE Rome.
Now you can get a great-looking cut in less time every time with an X-Mark. The Mowers Landscape Pros trust 2-1 over the next best-selling brand of mower.
The friendly staff at Haney Farm and Ranch is experienced, knowledgeable, and available to advise you on your needs. Telephone 770-684-7277 or visit them at 150 Prospect Road in Rockmart.
X-Mark, ready to work for you.
Hey baseball fans, Jeff Bailey here with Days Pre-Owned Supercenter in Rockmart. And just like your favorite baseball player works hard and prepares for the season, we work hard at Days to make sure we've got the biggest and best selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs around. Days has been taking care of its customers since 1959. Located right across from Rockmart High School on Highway 113, or check us out at daysrockmart.com. Remember, today is the day.
Rockmart High School Baseball on WZOT 101.9 FM AM 1220.
All right, we're back at the Rock. Robert Troy and Eric Brownlow here going to the bottom of the sixth inning. Rockmart leads 7-5, and Dylan Bailey steps up to the plate. It's going to be harder to hit one out right now, Eric, but base hits are fine with me.
Oh, yeah. He's 2 for 2 with the walk so far.
And the pitch, curveball. Always throw him a curveball every time he gets up there the first time. That was outside, though. I think you're going to see it again here. And let's see if he drills this one. Swung on and missed. And here comes the pitch. Outside, ball. Two balls, one strike. 7-5, Rockmart leads the bottom of the sixth inning. What a game this has been. The top two in the region fighting it for see who can continue to be top. Swung on and missed by Bailey for strike two. Right now, like I said, Rockmart is 8-0 in the region, and Model is 6-2 in the region. Swung on a miss. Ball gets the dirt. He's going to throw it to first in time for out number 1. I'll show right here where that's the reason why Model's number 7, I guess, in the state, because they're 13-3. But Rockmart's already played. They played 19. They played 16. But, Rockmart's played a lot of Division 6 and 5A schools, and which is good. It's going to help us in the long run. So that's out number 1. Braden Cole batting. That's a curveball outside ball. Pitch outside, ball 2. They are definitely not putting it anywhere near his wheelhouse.
Nope. I'd make him, though. I could top the plate outside of your pitch.
And the pitch, curveball, he swung on a miss. It was outside, you're right. He wanted that one. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Got to be patient. He keeps thinking, there's no way we'll keep doing this.
Another curveball swung on a miss. Ball hit hard past the third baseman for a base hit. He's rounding first. He's going to have to stop right there, though. But that's going to be a single. And for your single source in Rockmart for children's clothing, it's getting cold, hard to talk. Berkeley Mays Boutique, 107 East Elm Street, Rockmart, Georgia. Open Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays from 9 to 4. Some Saturdays from 9 to 4. Mr. Ty Floyd steps up to the plate. Pitcher's going out there to he wants a little talk with the catcher.
The difference with that last pitch, he had left it up where he could see it.
And he made him pay for it.
That's right. He was doing good for a while. Low outside, and that one hung up there.
So now we've got a pinch runner in. That looks like Andrew Morris. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see him go. That would have been the one to go on. Called strike on a curveball.
That also been in the trees.
Yeah. Oh. Steps back in. 0-1 count, 1 out. Andrew Morris is getting a bigger lead. There he goes. Ball hit hard. It's going to get down. Keep going. He's going to run over to third. And he's going to be up at third. Ty Floyd hits a single. That's going to be your single source of Rockmart for children's clothing. Berkeley Mays Boutique, 107 East Elm Street, Rockmart, Georgia. Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, 9 to 4. Some Saturdays, 9 to 4. Reed Couch steps up with 1 out. Runners at first and third. Time for Mr. Hurt to put a hurt on this ball right here. Curveball fouled straight back to the screen. Just misses it. They call him the Big Hurt, but we're going to call him Mr. Hurt because we can't, use the same name. So Reed Couch steps up again. There goes the runner. Curveball swung on a miss. Ty Floyd's up and gets a stolen base. In all these sporting events we go to, Culver never takes our picture. I don't understand. She takes all the athletes' pictures, but never gets one of us. Yeah, I'm good with that. Oh, hit hard. Base hit. It's going to get down to score 1. That's what we need. Another run-in. That's 8-5. That's going to be another single source for Rockmart Children's Clothing. Berkeley Mays Boutique, 107 East Elm Street, Rockmart, Georgia. Wednesday, Thursdays, Fridays open 9 to 4. Saturdays 9 to 4. Some Saturdays. Evan Ratcliffe hit one off the fence last time, stepping back up. He's won another one. He's wanting to get a hold of this one right here. There's the pitch. Runner's going. No throw. That's going to be ball inside. So you got an 8-5 lead right now. You got to have this win. Do you bring Typhoid in to finish?
Absolutely.
There you go. I got his new nickname when he comes up. I'll share it with you. Fouls that one off. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball hit hard to center field, but he's coming up. He's coming in on it. He's going to make the play, so it's going to be a tag. Play at home, not in time. Another run scores. That's an RBI. Now number 2. So now it's 9-5, Rockmart. So now we got 2 outs. 2 outs. Step up. Oh, they're going to leave. Arm Shelton in to finish the game. Oh, my goodness. I thought they were going to bring Ty in. Well, good for him. Here's the pitch. Call strike. Outside corner. They're still good. They're still good. And the pitch. Curveball swung on and missed. Strike 2. Nine to 5, bottom of the 6th. Rockmart leads. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. So we're going to head to the top of the 7th, try to get 3 outs in and win this 9th region game. We'll be right back.
Our kitchen is where our life happens. It wasn't always perfect, but now it is, thanks to a home equity line of credit from Family.
Use the equity in your house to love your home with Family Savings Credit Union. Visit FamilySavingsCU.com.
This is Ryan Robinson, branch manager of your local Family Savings Credit Union. Come by and visit us sometime, 101 Felton Drive, Rockmart, Georgia, 770-684-8601.
Equal Housing Opportunity member NCUA, NMLS number 800746.
Hey folks, RW Laundromat, located on Elm Street here in Rockmart, the cleanest laundromat in Northwest Georgia, offers state-of-the-art washers and dryers, TV, and free Wi-Fi while you wait 7 days a week, or take advantage of our wash and fold service. We offer extra-large washers for the big loads. Churches, businesses, and ball teams are always welcome. That's RW Laundromat here in beautiful Rockmart, Georgia, and go Jackets!
You're listening to Rockmart High School Baseball here on WZOT, brought to you by John Purser Allstate, Now and Then Antiques, the Nathan Dean Agency, Advanced Rehab. And now back to the action of Rockmart High School Baseball.
All right, we're back at the Rock, top of the 7th inning. Sidearm Shelton takes the mound. It's the 9-5 lead for him. Teammates are now taking their own positions. They just got to knock the ball down and get 1 out at a time and put this one in the books. Here comes the first pitch by Sidearm Shelton. Hits the ball to first base. He's going to recover, throws the ball to the pitcher. Out number 1. Nice play right there. Way to lead him. You work on that, Eric, and practice over and over and over, because you never know where you're going to use it, and you don't want to get your foot stepped on, so good job there.
That's a constant. Every practice you do this.
So 1 out, 2 outs away from going 9-0 in region. Ball a little outside. Remember, Thursday night, right back here against Gordon Lee, another number 1 team in the state of Georgia we're going to play against. And then Friday we go back to Model. That's going to be a base hit right past second base.
Number 8, Patrick Lloyd.
Patrick Lloyd is now batting. different batter than they got, but I don't know. Ashley batting there. I got Lloyd. Okay. Comes the pitch. Called strike on the outside corner. Lloyd is the number 9 batter for him. Here comes the pitch. Nice pitch. Breaks straight down the inside, right at the knees. Lloyd does not like that, but it was a beautiful pitch. Just never saw that one coming in.
It's getting cold, Robert.
It is. Swung on and missed. Can't go nowhere, so out number 2. So 1 out away. Chastain batting for Model. Been a pretty good leadoff batter for him. Pitch. Fouls that one down right field line. So 0-1. Just looking for an out somewhere at second or first. Or catch it if you want to. Swung on strike 2. He's picking up heat right now. He's feeling it. He's feeling the love. Oh, 2 count with 2 outs. Here comes a pitch from Shelton. Oh, it hits him. Wait a minute. It hits him, but I don't know what happened there. We're fixing to see what happened. Swung. He swung, so he's in the box. So he's telling the other coach what's happened there. I don't really know what happened there, other than thought it hit him when he swung, but he says in the box. So, yep. So explain the rules to the coach at third. So we'll see what happens here. He's still explaining. So we're going to take 30 seconds to be right back.
Here's a real post from a real Chick-fil-A guest. At Our Foodie Ventures writes, quick lunch today. A Chick-fil-A grilled chicken club sandwich never disappoints. Chicken emoji, licking lips emoji. Thanks, Our Foodie Ventures. Glad Chick-fil-A could be part of your ventures. It's the little things that make our grilled chicken club sandwich worth the trip, like the backyard grilled flavor in every bite. Also, did we mention it has bacon? Insert bacon emoji. Share your stories at Chick-fil-A with hashtag the little things.
Rockmart High School Baseball on WZOT 101.9 FM AM 1220.
All right, so we're back at the Rock. The umpires are now talking about it after both coaches talked about it, and we're fixing to find out what the call is. I'm interested to find out myself, and they're still talking right now. There's 2 strikes, 2 outs. And that's going to be strike 3 called. So that's going to be a victory for the Yellow Jackets. And we'll be right back after these 2 minutes to have our post-game show by All-Star Motors.
You care about your car, so you take it to the best mechanic. You love your dog, so you take it to a vet you trust. So why go with just anyone when it comes to your insurance? With a local Allstate agent, you get expert advice you can trust and the best coverage for you. And because they live in your community, you can always count on them to be there when you need them the most.
In Rockmart, call Allstate agent John Purser today at 770-684-1328.
Now you can get a great-looking cut in less time every time with an X-Mark. The Mowers Landscape Pros trust 2-1 over the next best-selling brand of mower.
The friendly staff at Haney Farm and Ranch is experienced, knowledgeable, and available to advise you on your needs. Telephone 770-684-7277 or visit them at 150 Prospect Road in Rockmart.
Exmark, ready to work for you.
Rockmart Rent to Own invites you to come by and see our brand new showroom. We have added lots of square footage and filled it up with furniture lines like Ashley, United, Lane, and Simmons, with new merchandise arriving every day. Be sure to come by and see Scooter and the whole crew. Mattress specials every week. And of course, we also have appliance deals for every need. We also have the best propane prices in Polk County. We are open Monday and Tuesday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., closed on Wednesday, open Thursday and Friday from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Saturday 8 a.m. to 1:30 p.m., closed on Sunday. Call 770-684-5314, located at 966 Cedarton Highway, Rockmart.
Hey folks, it's your old friend Bill Sherfsey at All Star Motors in Rockmart. At All Star, where your job is your credit, you can buy here, pay here, insure here. That's right, we have an on-site insurance rep to offer you very competitive rates. That makes us a one-stop shop. Check out our new website, where you can view our inventory and even fill out an online credit application. That's at www.allstarmotorco.com. And always remember All-Star Motors in Rockmart, where every day is an All-Star Day. We've got that unforgettable phone number, 770-684-CARS. That's right, 770-684-2277.
Rockmart High School Baseball on WZOT 101.9 FM AM 1220.
Hi, we're back at the post-game show brought to you by All-Star Motors. Robert Turle and Eric Brownlow. It's going to be a quick post-game show because it's cold out here, Eric. Really? And it's getting chilly. But a 9-5 victory puts us 9-0 on region right now, 15-5 on the season. That's going to take Model's record to 13-4 with a 6-3 region play. So right now, pretty much all we can hope for is a tie, but no one can tie us now. So we should have wrapped up the region right now, but we still want to go undefeated if we can. But a good play today, Eric.
Yeah, it was a good game. Rockmart came out with a hot hand. I mean, they ended up with Model. So Rockmart had 10 hits, and only 5 strikeouts, so that's pretty good with 9 runs. And Model only had 8 hits with 9 Ks.
And their hits were all pretty much jammed and hit it in the right field and hit it where we were not. So they just put the ball where we weren't. So, I mean, kudos to them. That was a good job there. But, you know, overall, when you go home, and I hate to how Mono lost there because of the check swing when it hit him, but that's the rule of the game, and so Rockmart wins that matchup. Once again, we're coming back here on Thursday against Gordon Lee. What a great game that's going to be. And, Eric, you going to be here for that game? Don't know yet. Don't know yet. All right, but we're going to take a quick timeout for All-Star Motors and come up and wrap this post-game show up.
Hey folks, it's your old friend Bill Sherfsey at All-Star Motors in Rockmart. At All-Star, where your job is your credit, you can buy here, pay here, insure here. That's right, we have an on-site insurance rep to offer you very competitive rates. That makes us a one-stop shop. Check out our new website, where you can view our inventory and even fill out an online credit application. That's at www.allstarmotorco.com. And always remember All-Star Motors in Rockmart, where every day is an All-Star Day. We've got that unforgettable phone number, 770-684-CARS. That's right, 770-684-2277.
Rockmart High School Baseball on WZOT 101.9 FM AM 1220.
We're back to the Rock, and even though it's cold, we're going to be joined here by Coach Y. I can hear you. Oh, you can't hear me at all? Nope. How about now? I can hear you. All right. Congratulations on the victory tonight. Put you 9-0 in region. You got to go back and play them on Friday, but you know, we got off to an early lead, and they kept.
Yeah, we didn't throw the ball as well as we've thrown. You know, they can swing the bats 1 through 5, and we just didn't throw the ball as well as we have. But you know, battled through adversity, and kids did a good job.
Yeah, and great victory tonight. And this got cold real quick, and exciting game.
Yeah, it was. I mean, they did a good job. They played hard over there on that side, our kids just keep battling. It just seems like for us, it just, these guys don't quit. I mean, we've been behind all year long at times, and we've gotten stuff done, and, it's come from all over the lineup, 1-hole, 9-hole, 4-hole. We've been getting big hits and driving in runs. So we're scoring, like I said, when we talked a couple weeks ago, we talked about starting to get better swings. If you look, every time we play somebody, they're on the fence,
Oh, my goodness, we hit the ball well today on the fence, but just like you said, it's 385. You can't do any more than that.
No, I mean, the ball, it still ain't warm enough for the ball to carry here yet. Yeah. But, I'm proud of our group. They've hung together. They've been a group. They've been a team, and these kids are resilient, man. I'm really proud of them.
We got Gordon Lee coming in here Thursday. Good team.
Yeah, number one, I believe, still in single A. State champions last year. It's always a good contest, playoff-type atmosphere. We got a lot of respect for them.
Who you pitching?
Griffin will start. Okay. He threw well on Saturday. He's going to get a start tomorrow or Thursday. He pitched a 2-hit shutout up there last year, and he's getting going. He looked really good on Saturday in Alabama, and did a really good job for us.
Well, exciting time of year, Coach. We need to get one more victory on Friday.
Yes.
And make us complete 10-0. Then you just got 2 more region matches.
Yeah, Friday's big for us. I mean, that'll put 4 games between us and everybody with 4 to play. So I'd hope, we're going to be ready and have the type of energy we did today. I mean, the kids came out. They were fired up, ready to play.
Yeah, they sure would. And just exciting, but everybody needs to get here Thursday night. Great crowd for spring break.
Yeah, it was awesome. I really appreciate the community. I mean, we're fortunate. We're blessed, really. I mean, to have the community back, and we have, and the good people here in Rockmart supporting our high school, not just baseball, but whatever goes on here athletically, band, one-act play. I mean, we're blessed with the community.
We are. And the radio station here, Mark and Brian, they do a great job.
They do.
And we're glad we're glad they allow us to bring it to you. And so we're going to go get warm.
Yeah,
hot chocolate. And congratulations again, Coach. And
I appreciate it, Robert. Thank y'all. I appreciate WZOT for broadcasting our games.
All right, Brian, we're going to send it back to you.
Hey folks, it's your old friend Bill Sherfsey at All Star Motors in Rockmart. At All Star, where your job is your credit, you can buy here, pay here, insure here. That's right, we have an on-site insurance rep to offer you very competitive rates. That makes us a one-stop shop. Check out our new website, where you can view our inventory and even fill out an online credit application. That's at www.allstarmotorco.com. And always remember All-Star Motors in Rockmart, where every day is an All-Star Day. We've got that unforgettable phone number, 770-684-CARS. That's right, 770-684-2277.
You have been listening to Rockmart High School Baseball here on WZOT. Brought to you by John Purser Allstate, Now and Then Antiques, the Nathan Dean Agency, Advanced Rehab. Rockmart High School Baseball on WZOT 101.9 FM AM 1220.